Told you yesterday about the Kanawha County Sheriff's Office identifying Boone County remains from 2 years ago as a missing Kanawha County woman. Tonight we hear from the centers credited for helping with that identification. Anna Saunders joins us live in the studio with that story. Anna?
Gina, it was a result of years of work to identify the remains as 26-year-old Alyssa Smith, who had been missing for 2 years, with the Kanawha County Sheriff's Office partnering with the Fusion Center and the Fusion Center introducing them to the DNA lab at the Forensic Science Center at Marshall University. Closure was able to happen for at least one aspect of this case.
Then they come to this next lab where we actually do extract the DNA.
Welcome to the Forensic Science Center at Marshall University. The DNA lab has been an accredited lab since 2001 and is a designated criminal justice agency, not only bringing in evidence to analyze from across the state, but across the country, and even in some cases, the world. Laura Kuiper is the DNA lab director.
We do sexual assault kit testing. We also do unidentified human remains testing. We'll do relationship comparisons. We can do DNA databasing. And we are currently validating next-gen sequencing in order to get more into the field of forensic genetic genealogy.
In the Alyssa Smith case, they were brought a human remain and a reference DNA sample. This process can take months, but in the end, they can make the confirmation that it was her.
So from those two items, we produced a DNA profile, and then we did a familial comparison between the two profiles.
Making the connection between the Sheriff's Office and the Marshall Lab was the West Virginia Fusion Center, who had been assisting in this case when Smith was reported missing. When the remains were found, Fusion Center Director Jack Lucart said he connected the two agencies to all partner together and make the ID happen. A newly created cold case database that allows agencies across the state to put in evidence was just passed by the legislature in the regular session, and it also came into play.
We want to put West Virginia at the forefront of this effort. And by partnering with the West Virginia State Police, Marshall University's Forensic Science Center, and outside vendors, we can take these cases and utilize new technology and hopefully resolve some cases.
Motivating them both, all along bringing at least this piece of closure to the family.
You have to have the victim focus, that we are focused on helping the victims and their families.
Hopefully what will happen now is we're able to continue assisting law enforcement with this investigation and able to determine what happened to Alyssa and who committed the act.
Now, as mentioned there, what exactly led up to Smith's death is still under investigation. Anyone with information encouraged to reach out to the Kanawha County Sheriff's Department. Live here in the studio, Anna Saunders, Eyewitness News.